Hello and greetings from Eastern Europe, my name is CYBERPUNK and this is great short list of upcoming great open world games. Atomic Heart. This is an adventure first-person shooter, events of which unfold in an alternative universe during the high noon of the Soviet Union. The main character of the game is a special agent who was sent to a highly secret object by the Soviet government after it went radio silent. Game looks crazy good and really original. No amount of vodka can show you that. Just look at those creatures and environments, they look amazing. VALHEIM. You have probably never heard about this one, but I have found it on Steam and I can tell you that it looks pretty good. Here you have to defeat mighty beasts and win the favor of gods. The quest will take you to the four reaches of this world, from the deepest forest to the highest mountain peak. You will craft powerful weapons, build unyielding castles and sail longships towards the horizon. World is created procedurally, so if the algorithm gonna be strong enough, we're gonna have a great time in this one. Or not, it's hard to judge from the trailer, jeez. CYBERPUNK 2077. You have surely heard about this one, but let's appreciate it again. It's a game from the creators who made already legendary Third Witcher, and Keanu Reeves stars in it. Yeah, your buddy can be Keanu effing Reeves, and he will probably give you a quest or two, or a hand job. We don't know that. Huge open world dystopian city awaits you next year, April 16th. Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. Take your trusty steed, your sharpest sword, and slash your enemies like butter. So that's basically what you do here. Hack and slash and hack.
Your sabers will hack and slash the human flesh.
Yes, that's right. Of course, there are more than this. Here you will find historically authentic defensive structures and ultimate medieval warfare experience as you batter a rival's gate with your ram or burn his siege tower to ashes. This is a great game that will calm your urge for
raping and pillaging.
Mountain Blade 2 lets you live every moment of chaotic battle through the eyes of a single soldier. Ashen. This is a co-op multiplayer game where you roam the world of Ashen and you will occasionally encounter other players in a massive open world with the multiplayer mechanics similar of those like in a Journey game. It's up to you to decide how you deal with those other encountered players, fight against evil, drink vodka together, invite them to your party, or simply ignore them. Ashen is faithful to the Souls genre of stamina-based combat, introducing players to a punishing yet satisfyingly vast world. Greedfall. Explore uncharted new lands as you set foot on a remote island seeping with magic and filled with riches, lost secrets and fantastic creatures. Game looks very good, but there are plenty of similar games like that. In example, when I watch gameplay of Greedfall, I can compare it with Dragon Age series, Risen, Shadow of War and others, so I hope this is based on a really good story, the one that you care of evolving till the end. ARON'S adventure. Game takes place in a fantasy world called Elo, where an ancient evil reawakens and the fate of the land is thrown into the young man's ARON'S hands, who's tasked with fighting back this evil. So, as you can see, the game is in this list not because of the wonderful story. It has simple graphics, but the big view is satisfying, and the combat we see in the gameplay video looks great, so I downloaded the demo version. You can see my recording on screen right now, and I spent 12 minutes trying to leave the darkest cave possible, and I failed. I ran everywhere, but the cave got me good. Cave won this one, so I guess this is how you do not create the demo version. It was terrible experience. I felt like an idiot. And if you are developer of this game, believe me, no player wants to feel like an idiot. Ugh. Vampire: The Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Sired in an act of vampire terrorism, your existence ignites the war for Seattle's blood trade. Here you will enter uneasy alliances with the creatures who control the city and uncover the sprawling conspiracy which plunged Seattle into the bloody civil war between powerful vampire factions. Here you will test your fast-moving, melee-focused combat system. Your power will grow as you advance, but remember to uphold the Masquerade and guard your humanity or face the consequences. BIOMUTANT. A game for the younger audience, but I can clearly see that it can be enjoyed by adults too. BIOMUTANT is an open-world post-apocalyptic kung fu styled RPG with a unique martial arts styled combat system allowing you to mix melee, shooting and mutant ability action. Game is made by Swedish developer Studio Experiment 101, and BIOMUTANT is the first game of theirs, so it's a giant first leap for the first-timers. Let's hope they don't trip. Dying Light 2. Here you must make tough decisions and hard sacrifices as you decide the fate of a society on the brink of a collapse. The effect of the choices you make will have a huge impact on the entire regions of the city, uncovering new land masses and areas to explore. And by that I mean that you can really change the environment. If you, let's say, make friends with one faction, you'll be able to build vodka filters for the population so everyone could drink crystal clear vodka. But at the same time, the faction will start to take big money for every vodka drop, so there's gonna be a lot of people who can't buy vodka. So what you do next? Betray the faction or stand together with evil and see the city plunging into the abstinence?
Okay, maybe I use the word vodka instead of water, but the meaning stays the same.
The Outer Worlds. The game is made by geniuses of RPG genre. If you forgot what Obsidian Entertainment is, there is some of the games made by them. Pillars of Eternity franchise, Fallout New Vegas, and Knights of Old Republic 2. It's more than enough for us to believe that the game will have wonderful story. The graphics engine though, it looks like it was created for a game that was released 4 years ago or something, but never mind. An example, Witcher 3 was released 4 years ago and it still looks amazing. The Outer Worlds along with CYBERPUNK is probably one of the most anticipated games of the next year, at least for me. Death Stranding. After the collapse of civilization, Sam Bridges must journey across a ravaged landscape crawling with otherworldly threats to save mankind from the brink of extinction. Game is created by legendary Hideo Kojima, so we are all hoping for a good story. Mads Mikkelsen and Norman Reedus gave their bodies and voices to the characters, so that alone is worth the wait. Sadly, game will come out only on PlayStation 4.
This is blasphemy. This is madness.
Yes, I guess it is. Ghost of Tsushima. Another cool game only for PlayStation 4. Here you will explore large open world which can be freely explored. The game world will not feature any waypoints and can be explored without guidance. Players can travel to different parts of the game's world quickly by riding a horse. Game's plot is set in the year 1274 on Tsushima Island. The game revolves around the last samurai during the first Mongol invasion of Japan. He will have to master a new fighting style, the Way of the Ghost, to defeat the Mongols and fight for the freedom and independence of Japan. So the game is about Japan, but it doesn't contain any usual Japanese anime stuff, like men who look like women. And that's because game is made by American company Sucker Punch. Thank you, America. Beyond Good and Evil 2. Game puts players in System 3, a solar system that is at the center of interstellar colonization and trade in Milky Way. While private enterprises exploit hybrid slave for domination over resources, System 3 colonists struggle to survive and give meaning to their existence by weaving together the diverse heritage of all Earth. So begins a new era of space piracy. Arr. And you, my friend, will start as the lowest of the low and climb your way to the top, or at least to the middle. Skull and Bones.
Yar, pirates again!
It is the golden age of piracy. Renegade captains command the most powerful weapons on Earth. Warships. To go from underdog to pirate king, you must master sailing and naval combat while building powerful alliances no one can take down. It's your choice: hunt solo as a lone wolf or team up with a pirate gang and dominate across different game modes. So as you can guess, the game is multiplayer. Here you will choose the ship best suited to your playstyle and upgrade it using the loot you have plundered. Make the best choices of your equipment, weapons and crew. That's it. List is over. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more great lists like that. Also, you can back me up on Patreon and help me create more content. You will find the link below. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.